We are at the Tennessee State Library and Archives, a building that houses millions of documents and images of Tennessee's history and an extensive collection of TDOC's 100-year history, which we celebrated just last year, the same year you first joined the department, Commissioner. What has your first year been like?
You know, my first year has been truly amazing, truly eye-opening and informative, traveling the state and meeting folks and seeing what this state has been doing and what we have been doing during my time as commissioner has been really rewarding, really eye-opening, and just the tremendous work that the staff do each and every day, both in probation, parole, and the correctional facilities, as well as our day reporting centers. It's been really amazing and just tremendous, and I feel a lot of pride being part of this organization.
And you immediately set goals that you wanted to accomplish in the first year. What's been the most impactful?
I think what's been most impactful through my travels around the state and meeting staff is I really think we've changed morale. I really feel from speaking to the staff and being out at the town halls that staff morale is improving. Obviously we have a long way to go on that, but I think the investment that we've made in staff safety, our investment in inmate programming, and our streamlining of policies and our open engagement with our staff has paid dividends in helping us connect with our line staff and those who do the job 24/7 are on the front lines every day. So I do feel that our morale is getting better, which will then, I hope, us retain our staff and help recruit staff to this great agency.
So in addition to staff and inmate safety as one of your top 5 priorities, you also set standardization and accountability, increased programming as a priority. How have we done in those areas as well?
I think we're doing a tremendous job. I think we're moving in the right direction. Obviously, we had the lowest recidivism rate ever in the history of TDOC. So again, I attribute that to our staff, inmate populations, our programs, our policies, and as well as help from the General Assembly and laws that have passed that have enabled us to lower the recidivism rate. So it's just been a tremendous year of watching staff do what they do each and every day, and I'm thankful to be, again, part of this great organization.
You've held a number of town hall meetings with staff across the state. Why was it important for you to do that, and what have you learned from those staff meetings?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's important to connect with the folks that you work with. So often in our central office, we seem to be kind of shielded from what's going on in the field. And I think it's important that the staff interact with the leadership and that the leadership interacts with the line staff and know what's going on and have an opportunity to communicate and have an open dialogue so they can see us and hear what we're trying to do, and we can also get their concerns and get a pulse of what's going on in the facilities. I've learned so much by having the town halls and traveling through the state and meeting line staff at every location, and it's helped me develop my policies, it's helped me develop my strategies, and I think it's helped impact the state in a way that's made our institutions, our probation, parole, et cetera, safer. I think we've made Tennessee safer. So I think what we're doing with the town halls is very positive, and it gives everybody a voice. And I want people in our organization to have a voice, regardless of your title, your position, how long you've worked for the agency. I think everybody has an obligation to be part of the agency.
So we'll see more town halls in 2024?
Yes, we're still continuing our town halls. I think we've done about 5 or 6, so we still have a few more to go, but that'll be our standard practice during my time as commissioner. We will always go out to the institutions, bring out our exec staff, meet with the line staff, take any and every question that they want, because we want them to be informed. I think the most important thing that you can share with the staff is the knowledge of what's going on, what we're doing, and get the feedback from them to see if what we're doing is actually working in the field.
What is your message for people who currently work for TDOC, and also your message for those who may be considering a career in corrections?
Yeah, for those who are working at TDC, first I want to say thank you to everyone that's part of our organization. You know, you do tremendous work each and every day, supporting our mission, supporting the rehabilitation efforts of the inmate population, and protecting the public. I think a lot of times that goes unnoticed or it doesn't get acknowledged enough. You know, when people put on that uniform and they come to work every day. They're serving a great purpose for the state of Tennessee and for their communities by changing the lives of offenders each and every day and making it safe for all of us in a work environment. And I would tell anybody who is thinking about a career in corrections, it's a great opportunity. It's one filled with great memories, great challenges, great friendships, and it's unlike any environment you'll ever work for or work in. And I think it's rewarding. It gives you an opportunity to promote, to gain knowledge, and just build lifelong relationships. And I think it's a tremendous opportunity for anybody who wants to work in the law enforcement career.
You've said that the people who work in corrections really have an opportunity to change lives and make a real difference in the world.
Yes, and I think that's clear when we showed that our recidivism rate has dropped to the lowest level ever in the history of Tennessee Department of Correction. That's really attributed to the work that the staff are doing each and every day in every facet of the organization. And I think without that and without the policies and the procedures and the program, we would never be able to accomplish that. I mean, the reality of it is 95% of our offenders are going to release back into our communities. And I think we have an obligation to prepare them to be a better, productive member of their community, of society. And that starts with everyone, whether it's a correctional officer, a case manager, a probation officer, in a day reporting center. I think everybody has a part in the rehabilitation of an offender and making that person ready for release back into society.
And what do you want the public to know about what we do?
I think the public needs to know that these are hardworking men and women that come to work every day, that put their life on the line to make their communities safer. They are supporting their families. They're working long hours. In some cases, they're giving up their holidays with their families to make your community safer and giving offenders an opportunity at a second chance at life. And I think what happens is that doesn't get recognized enough. And I truly appreciate the men and women that are working for this agency and who want to work for this agency. Again, I can't say it enough. It's a great group of people. I'm proud to be part of this agency. I feel that one important part for me is to be a resource for these staff and provide the knowledge, skills, ability, equipment, and funding wherever I can to help them with their jobs. And again, I can't thank our staff enough that are here every day doing this job. I'm very proud of them and proud to be their commissioner.
Last question, what does 2024 look like for TDOC and for public safety?
Yeah, I think it's, again, more of the same. We're going to, again, focus on staff safety, inmate programming. We have a lot of initiatives. We're streamlining our policy procedures, streamlining our audit procedures, looking at new equipment, things that can assist staff in their day-to-day jobs. I think there's a lot of things that are behind the scenes that will make work easier for staff, inmate tablets, etc. We're moving into that new generation of corrections, and some of that has to do with technology. So I think you'll see a technology infusion inside of the facilities with our electronic health records, our tablets, etc., increasing our broadband. So I think we'll see that, and again, the main focus will be recidivism, lowering recidivism, programming, and our staff safety.
And Commissioner, last year you were a Cowboys fan when you moved here. Now that you're wearing two-tone blue, does that mean you've changed your mind and you're tightening up? No,
it has not. It has not changed my allegiance to the Dallas Cowboys one bit. So.
But the two-tone blue means that there's room for you to be a Titans fan.
I'm a fan when I go to the games as long as they're not playing the Cowboys. How's that?
Good. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you.